Hey guys, Fedabo here with Update Overview 55. We have a really cool change as you saw in the beginning now. We can quick switch weapons and it's on our backpack. Unfortunately, that really cool backpack where you see all the items on it, it's not quite showing up in co-op yet. It shows up on yourself, so if you can third-person camera, you'll see it, but it doesn't show up on your friends. Sometimes you can see the item sticking out above your head or onto your side or in the shadow though. Anyways, all you have to do is right-click your backpack so it gets into the center. Select an item, right-click it so it combines, crafting, and then left-click one of the slots and it's gonna attach it there. You can put like almost everything on there. For some things you can't, like the repair hammer, but you could put your medicine or your herbs or some of your food on there. Just keep in mind that if it's a consumable, it's going to eat it straight from the hotkey. You're not going to look at it or anything. You're just gonna. So be careful not to waste any of your materials doing that. But it's such a cool change. 1 through 4, so you can't put your entire inventory there. But 4 is definitely a fair amount. I think it's going to satisfy a lot of people's needs. You can see I'm quick swapping right now, and that crunch sound was me eating something. It doesn't take any time. You just slap it, and you can also switch while you have an action queued up. So, for example, if I pull the bow, I've had it drawn obviously, and then I press a button, it's just gonna switch it right out for you. So there's most scenarios it should switch out easily. Don't accidentally switch it out obviously when you're in a swing, or you might be surprised. But it's still a really good change. This is going to be an awesome quality of life change. Less backpack digging, which will help a lot in hard mode. But in general, it's just going to make the game feel more smooth. As you can see here, this is my backpack. And if I look straight up, I could see that axe a little bit. This is kind of funny, so it's cool, I think. Unfortunately, Donut, who's helping me with getting some of the clothes, you can't see his backpack setup, which is a little unfortunate, but I'm sure it'll change. There are new cannibals, and they look really freaking creepy. Keep an eye out for the faces. Oh, maybe saw one. There he is right there. Oh my gosh. We'll get a close-up of him, but this is probably how you're going to normally see him. It's just in a whole bunch of them. Here's a close-up. Oh my gosh, it's a face, It's... Oh, there's a better light. They're wearing the passenger face. Now these are supposed to be a little bit later game cannibals, so they're tougher and you won't see them right away. But when you do, woo! We have a new arrow type, 5 feathers, 1 stick, and 5 bones. Bone arrows. Check out the tip on that thing. That's awesome. We'll take out an armsy real quick with it. It does a little bit more damage, I think, and it also looks like it shoots faster. We'll have a slight comparison. The other arrow already moves pretty quick, but it still feels like it fires a little bit faster, which will mean it's easier to aim. If you have a good aim, it'll be less likely that you miss. Woo! If you look carefully, you have a bit of frames, right? And then this one, it's like it disappears. Next we have Donut here helping me try on some new clothes. He made a sacrifice for us. I think one of the best ways to see the new clothes is just to stand by the airplane. Here we have a vest. They have 3 textures on these vests. So there's multiple types of this setup. And we also have a sweater, again with 3 textures. And they look pretty cool. It's nice because everybody's going to be more likely to be unique looking. Keeping in mind, if you die, you change your clothes, and sometimes you change your race. Oh, look at that pose. In creative mode, you can now turn on enemies. It's in the gameplay menu settings. Switch that on. Now it's just gonna turn them on like regular. I actually ran around for a little bit to see if they'd just come running at me, but it just turns them on. It's not like a massive enemy mode or something. They might add that later. Suitcases no longer respawn. I feel like I've read this patch note before in like 26 and 30. So yeah, just don't expect them to come back as much now. But I feel like I've read this one before, so maybe in the future. The snow lands on top of the water now. This is a small change, but I thought it looked cool enough to show in the video. Also, since we're talking about cold, if you're climbing up your rope or you're jumping up and down, this counts as moving now to prevent cold damage. And yeah, it looks cool, the snow on top of the water. The mannequin has the stealth armor fixed, so it looks appropriate. And traps now save their state, which is really cool. So you can save like caught a lizard, caught a rabbit, or whatever. It's saved in there now. That's a pretty nice change. Now I've been if you want to have some goofy times with me, you know, playing around, I've been requested a lot to play, and I did say I wanted to play with you guys. I just didn't get the opportunity to set a good time up. So I will be creating a Steam group. If you want to play with me, make sure to join that Steam group. I'll put a link in the description. And next week on Monday, I plan on doing a live stream, or at least just playing. It doesn't have to be live stream, but at least playing together with the people who join that group. And we'll do it random if there's a lot of people. So not to worry, we'll try to get as many people in as possible. If you don't have a good mic, you can play quiet, or if you have a really bad mic, you can also play quiet. Just type instead, it's not a big deal. And we'll have simple rules. The rules are just be respectful to each other. You know, don't throw a dynamite at somebody unless they want a PvP with you, which that's cool. If you want a PvP, I don't care. I wanted to apologize. I did want to get more videos out this week, but Valentine's Day and then the patch delay threw me off a little bit. Not to worry, next week. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this update video. I'm really looking forward to using the quick switching in my hard mode Let's Play. I think that'll be really cool. So I think that's an awesome change. And our next update is in 20 days. As always, there's a lot of fixes, and if you want to see the patch notes, link in the description, or you can check the main website. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.